evening or afternoon or night, wherever you are. Welcome to My Mom Thinks She Can Cook.
Hi, today we're going to be making makluba, which is a Palestinian dish, and makluba means upside down in Arabic. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel and slice the eggplant. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to salt it and let it sit for about a half an hour so that the salt draws out all the moisture.
All right.
Okay, as you can see here, I sliced up my eggplant like this, and I salted it, and it's drawing out all the water. You can tell from the bottom. And then I've also chopped up the carrots, the cauliflower, and the potato. That's going in the makluba. These are the vegetables I'm using. You could use whatever vegetables you want. You can leave out the potato if you want. You could leave out the eggplant if you want. It's really up to you. And so all that's ready to go and chopped up. And then the next step I'm going to be doing is rinsing my 3 cups of rice and soaking it.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to rinse it in hot water. And we're going to soak it while we do all the other steps, okay? All right, so I'm going to set this aside. And now we're going to come over here to the stove. Come on over here to the stove. I have my cooking oil set up here for frying all the vegetables. Okay. And then we're going to simultaneously we're going to cook the chicken with the broth here in this pot. Okay, so I already put a little bit of cooking oil on the bottom. That's about a tablespoon or 2. All right. So, and over here I already washed my chicken, and I took some of the skin off, left some of the skin on other pieces. Okay.
Okay.
And I got my spices all ready. So now I'm just waiting for that to heat up. So pause it. Is it ready?
Yes, it's ready.
Okay, so now we're putting our chicken in. Don't get too close.
Chicken in.
Putting our chicken. You could use whatever meat you want. You could use lamb or beef. It's up to you. But we like chicken. Okay, I'm going to put my onion in there. Okay. Now I'm going to put my seasonings in there. So I got some garlic, some bay leaves, and some cardamom seeds right here. Putting that in there. Salt, of course. Make sure you are generous with the salt. A little bit of pepper. I have this makluba spice. If you don't have it, it has black pepper, allspice, turmeric, dry lemon, and other spices. Don't know what those other spices are, but that's what it has. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of that. Some coriander, a little bit of cumin, not much, okay, and most importantly, turmeric. Get that in there, okay?
All
right, so that's going to cook, and I'm going to be turning it in a second. All right, and while that's going, I usually like to fry my vegetables.
Vegetables?
Yeah. Let me see if the oil's hot enough. It's not. Now I'm just turning it. now we're ready to fry right here on the side.
Fry.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Kim, don't get too close.
What? I can't do that?
No! Because it might start popping.
Okay.
You back up. Raise up. Here.
Oh.
Yeah, raise it up like that. Back up.
All right.
What did you do?
We're adding the water.
All right, so that's been kind of sauteing for a few minutes, so I'm just adding water, and then we're going to let it cook low and slow. It's going to create a nice broth.
Added 8 cups of water.
And now we're just going to leave that on.
Stir it
We're
around.
going to bring it up to a boil and let it simmer for about 20 minutes.
All right.
Okay?
I'll see you in 20 minutes.
All right, so I turned this off. It was simmering for about 20 minutes. So turn that off. I'm going to set that aside. Right now I'm still frying my veggies right here. I'm almost about halfway done. This part is probably the most time-consuming part. It looks like the carrots are about ready. See? Ooh. To the left, everything you fried in a plate to the left.
To the left, everything you fried. We're getting copyright strike.
Well, Beyonce can sue you. It's your channel.
Oh, it's your channel.
All right. So now I have the potatoes left to fry and the eggplant. Okay, so here I fried most of the vegetables. There's a couple things left in there, a couple eggplants left. Here are the eggplants, the cauliflower, the carrots, potatoes. This is the part where my mom usually tells me I didn't brown everything enough. So I'll say it for her. I didn't brown everything enough. And then our next step is to fry these noodles. Okay? So they come in a bag that looks like this. Or you can use these vermicelli noodles, but you have to shallow fry these. Okay? So these we're just going to deep fry. Oh, careful, careful.
Okay.
Putting them in. And then we're going to brown those.
All right.
All right. And then after we brown those, we will be putting the noodles, in the rice. And I've already drained the rice. Okay?
All right.
I'm going to put the noodles. See, they're kind of browning up nicely. So now I'm going to put them in the rice. And I'm going to let them cool off, and then I'm going to crush them.
All right.
All right, now I'm going to take the rest of the eggplant out. And we're pretty much ready to layer our makluba. Okay, so here's the broth. As you can see, I'm going to remove
And then you're gonna turn
the onions.
Turn the onions into soup.
Well, there's an easier way to do this, which I'm actually going to do it with the, what is it called? Let me show you the thingamajig that I usually use. It is this thing. For some reason, I can't remember its name. Oh, strainer. With a strainer. Okay? Got it? Beautiful, huh? Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, here's my makluba pot. Come on.
Makluba pot.
All right, there's my makluba pot. So the first thing I do is I layer the chicken pieces on the bottom. Okay, so Let's do that first. Okay. So we have the chicken on the bottom right now. And now we're going to add our vegetables. So here we have our vegetables. And now put it in there. We're going to add our potatoes.
Ah.
Are you getting it?
Yes, I'm getting it.
Okay. Kadeem's favorite food is potatoes, right?
No.
Okay. And our carrots. I like to put the carrots on the edge because it's pretty when you flip it over.
Yeah.
Right, right.
This is
Some in the middle.
the camera. Yeah. You're right.
Yep, you gotta put the carrots on the edge.
You don't have to put the carrots on the edge. I just
Well, yeah,
like
you
to.
don't have.
I just like to. It's fun. Okay, and then the cauliflower. If you want, you can put the cauliflower on one side for whoever doesn't like cauliflower.
This is mine. I own this kitchen. Look.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this on. And next, we're going to put the eggplant in.
Really nice and garnished.
An eggplanty.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna leave these for me to eat on the side because I like.
Because
it kind
All
of,
right.
the
Yeah,
eggplant
you need.
kind of melts a little bit.
So
With
you don't want to have too much, right?
Yeah, but it kind of melts into the rice, so you don't really taste it. Okay, so here's my rice, and here's my noodles that I'm gonna break up.
You want to crush the noodle. Whoa.
Okay, and then you kind of mix
Kind
it.
of looks like the kanafa.
It does.
If you haven't watched our kanafa video, make sure to watch that after this.
I'm making a bit of a mess. Okay. So there you have it.
Yep. Mix it up.
Mix it up so it's all distributed. Nice and evenly distributed. Okay, so now you just layer the rice right on top.
Really nice.
Now you know how to make makluba, Kadeem. You can make it next time.
I don't know how to make it. I forgot.
I own the fridge.
All right, very nice. What's next?
The next step would be to put the broth in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're almost there. Let me just get every last bit of rice in there. Okay.
All right.
And now we add the broth. So let me get my strainer. Putting this here. Turning it on. Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Where's my strainer? Oh, you have my strainer, Kadeem. Okay, got my strainer. Ready? So we add the broth, and I'm spilling all over the place.
Whoa.
Okay. And then you want to add enough just to kind of get to the just to kind of like cover the rice a little bit. So we're about there. Add just a little bit more and we're good to go. Okay, right there.
All right.
Okay? Got that?
Mm-hmm.
So make sure everything is evened out.
Yep, even.
Okay. And now cover it. And let that cook for, I would say, I keep checking it. So after 10 minutes, check it. You want to kind of stir the top of the rice a little bit.
All right.
All right. We're going to do that. We'll be back in like 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. I have it turned down to about medium here, so it's not really boiling too hard. Here's what it looks like after 10 minutes. So I'm just kind of gonna stir the rice on the top a little bit. Make sure that we don't get any crunchy pieces. And then I'm gonna smooth it out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're almost ready to flip over our makluba.
Wait, did you show them how you made this?
Well, all this is chopped up cucumber, chopped up tomatoes, and parsley. So I'm adding some salt.
I thought this was cilantro.
No, that's parsley.
All right.
I promise you it's parsley. So I'm adding salt and lemon juice.
Salt.
Okay, so that's the chopped salad that goes with the makluba. So if you make makluba, you got to make this too.
Mm-hmm.
This is something you could make in advance.
Stir it up.
All right. Yum.
Stir it up. Done.
Okay.
Done.
And now for the moment of truth.
Over to here. All right.
Okay. So here's the makluba. It's been resting for about 20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm. And right before we open this, really?
You can see it's ready to go. Okay.
All right. Right before we flip this, in 3 seconds, hit the like button if you want your makluba to look as good as this.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right. Did you hit it? Good.
Okay. So here's the tray that we're gonna flip the makluba in. Okay. You ready? So you put the tray
On there.
right on top of there, and then you ask your brother to come and flip it over.
We need our flipping.
So you need a brother. So hold on, let me get
This is a segment we call My Uncle Thinks He Can Flip. Alright. I'd get ready to flip it.
Okay, move back a little bit.
Alright. Flip.
Oh my god. Okay, so bring it to the table.
Should I leave the thing under it?
What thing?
The pot holder.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Alright.
Okay, so tap it a few times. Sabrina, move back a little bit. Tap it. Can you bring this to the table, honey?
Also, while you're at it, tap the like button a few times.
I tapped it.
You want to keep the pot holder under?
Sure.
Let's go see what's inside.
Alright. Whoa!
Whoa!
Yum!
Okay. Got it.
Yummy in my tummy.
All right, let's do that. All right. So, what do you think?
That looks really nice.
Okay. So here's our makluba, and it's pretty much ready to eat. We have our chopped salad here. We have some pickles, and we have some plain yogurt right here
Plain yogurt.
that you eat your makluba with.